What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is once again going to be based on animations. If you haven't watched already, kindly watch my previous videos on animations. I have two of them. One is basic animations, that is how to bring in a simple ease in animation inside your Flutter applications. The second one was a delayed animations, in which we saw how to introduce a small delay between multiple animations so that they happen over a period of time sequentially, right? In this video, that's exactly where we left off, and this is the code for that. And we used an interval to create the small delay. In this video, let's talk about parenting animations. Okay, first of all, what's that? I'll show you what we are going to create first so that you'll have a better idea of what we are trying to build here. So I'll open up my emulator and okay, that wasn't that much interesting or anything, but this is because it's running in an emulator and I don't see the effect is that much pronounced. The animation would actually start from a small point and grow larger into the screen until it reaches its maximum size, guys. That's exactly what's meant by parenting animation. It would look something like this. Okay, just watch this GIF image. You get the point, right? This is how it starts off as small and then ends. While it ends, it becomes the size of this moving block as well. This is called parenting animation, right? Why is this called parenting animation, you might wonder, right? There are two animations happening in this image. If you notice, one is these components are moving from here to here. The second one is the size of the first component is getting changed as it moves along the x-axis. So this is a first animation and the size change is the second animation. This is why it's called a parenting animation. Let's see how to do this in Flutter. Basically, I'm trying to bring in a form like this, right? This is our form and I'm trying to apply this animation to this form. So instead of using some simple blocks or something. So yeah, we'll see. You'll see the effect and then you'll notice how good it is when you actually do it on a mobile device. So let's this was our previous code, right? We don't need this much animation, so we'll remove one of these and then we'll add a child animation. Okay, because we'll use this as the parent animation and this will be the child animation, and we'll remove both of these. We won't be needing these anymore. As for the parent animation, if you notice here, it's not starting outside the screen, right? It's starting somewhere inside the screen and then ending somewhere within the screen itself. So -1 is the, I told you, I don't know how many of you guys remember, this is -1, this is 0, this is 1, right, on the x-axis. So to make our animation, to use this animation value when we try to move it along the axis, we need to start from somewhere within the screen. So I'll just give it as 0.25. 0.25 in the sense, okay, 0.25 will be somewhere around, since this is 0, this is -1, 0.25 will be somewhere around here, right? So it will start somewhere around here and then grow to its full size. And then here, yeah, ending as the center. So this is the parent animation. For the child animation, what I'll do is child animation equals between begin and end values. I need to give it a bigger size value. I'll explain it why at a later point of time in this video, and I'll give 125.0. okay, dot animate as usual. Inside this I'll simply give parent, once again the usual thing. Oh, sorry, animate curved animation, parent animation controller, and curve dot ease in. We'll use an ease in. Okay, here as well we'll use that curve. fine, right? So now we have these two animations. We are using this animation controller, and here the animation. If you wanted to follow along with this video but you don't have this code, kindly watch my previous post, guys. I have posted the code, entire code, in my previous post on delayed animations. Kindly take copy and paste that entire code inside your main.dart file, and then you can simply follow along with me as I edit this code. I haven't installed any special packages or anything, so all you need to do is just copy that entire code and paste it inside your main.dart file. That's it. Okay. Now that I have a parent animation and a child animation, let me go ahead and modify this entire thing so that my form is now fit and follows this particular child animation as well as this parent animation. This is rather like a long piece of code, so what I'll do is, or should I just type it on screen for you guys? Wow, that's too much code, right? It's rather simple code, guys. What I'm doing here is first I'm kickstarting the animation as soon as the app loads, and then what I'm doing is I have a transform here. I am returning an animated builder inside which I have a transform, and I am moving that particular component along the x-axis through animation.value multiplied by width. Where did this width come from? The width is nothing but the width of the screen. Okay, so this will help me, this animated builder will help me move the component along the x-axis. Okay, and I am having a animated builder inside the original animated builder. So this is the parent, this is the child, right? And what I am doing here is, inside, for this I am using this child animation, and we need to increase the size of that particular component, that is the login form, right? So I am using a container, and the height and width of the container I am simply setting it the child animation.value multiplied by 2 and child animation.value multiplied by 2. Now you understand why I used a large value, that is 20.0, I think something 20.0 to end 125.0, right? This is because I need to show the small size and then show the large size of that form, right? So if I start from 20, the height and width will be 40.0, 40.0. When it ends, the height and width will be 250.0, 250.0. Since I am multiplying these values by 2, so I am literally doubling the height and value based on this animation value as it happens, right? Yeah. So when the user looks at the screen, what he will see is, he will see a small component becoming larger and larger in size and then ending at the center, right? So inside this I am simply creating a list view inside which I have all my text fields and buttons, the login form, the entire login form. Let's try running this and see what happens. Okay. Wow, you saw that animation, it just popped up popped out of somewhere. Wait, I'll increase the seconds, guys, so that you can see this animation better. You saw that, right? Since I gave 5 seconds, it just started somewhere around here and then slowly grew into its full size, right? I'll show you one more time, but this time I'll just decrease the seconds to 4. And one more thing I'll show you. If I just give it as 0.1, okay, this time what it will do is, since 0.1 is more closer to 0.0, that is the center, it look as if it's starting from the center and then growing out of your screen. Okay, just watch. The effect might not be that much pronounced in an emulator, but on a mobile device it will look like that. You saw that, right? It started off from here and then slowly grew up in size and then ended once it reached the height of 250.0 and width of 250.0. This is the parenting animation, guys. This is how you bring in parenting animation inside any component. Now I have simply used a form here. You can use this on any component to create this wonderful effect in your applications as well. Once again, I'll quickly summarize it. I have two animations. I have used two animated builders. This is the parent actually. This I am using it for moving the animation along the x-axis. we need to move the animation along the x-axis from somewhere on the left to the center, or somewhere on the right to the center. If I wanted to move it from the right to the center, obviously I'll give a positive value here, presumably above 0, so that it moves from the right to the center. Center is the 0 1, right? So inside this animated builder, I have another animated builder. This is the child, and what's happening here is that I have a container here whose height and width values change specifically based on a animation. Okay, based on this particular ease in animation. So this one is in animation. So what will the effect will look like? The component is moving along the x-axis, at the same time it's becoming bigger and bigger, just like this one. Okay, here it's too fast, obviously. Anyway, you just saw that in the emulator. The effect wasn't that good, guys, but if you try it out on your mobile device, the effect will be it will look more prominent and it will look more cool. That I can guarantee you guys. So yeah, this is the parenting animation, guys. We'll see more different cool kind of animations in our forthcoming videos. Hit thumbs up if you really like this video. It will help me a lot, since YouTube will at least pick up my video and start recommending it outside of India. Hit the subscribe button and click on the notifications button if you really want to watch more cool stuff like this, that is more different kinds of animations, and also some more Firestore stuff. People have been requesting me to do Firestore stuff, UI challenges and all that. See, UI challenges is really cool, guys. There is no two ways about that. But thing is, you need to learn it from the basic, right? You need to know how to bring in these components inside your Flutter applications, how to move these components around, how to do such different kinds of animations, and then you need to take this particular set of learned techniques and apply it to replicate some beautiful UI from some dribble shots or something like that. That's how you progress on, right? It's a progress, it's an iterative process, right? So that's why I thought I'll finish off the basics first, so that you get a better foundation, and then from there we can move on to UI challenges or building simple applications, complete simple applications, something like that. So yeah, this is the basics, guys. We'll see more cool kind of animations, and we'll also see a block pattern example in this coming week. In this week. So yeah, guys, kindly hit the subscribe button. It's really free. It's free to subscribe, so kindly hit the subscribe button so that you can watch all these cool stuff that I'm about to upload. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.